Hey everybody, this is Garrett with The Cage, back with another accessory review. Today we're going to be doing it over the Boombotix Pro portable Bluetooth speaker. Let's take a look what's in the box. We have that unique hexagonal shape as you see from their speaker. Inside there we just got some manuals and a sticker from the company and a lone little micro USB cable. If you've never heard of the company, neither had I up until about a year ago. The company paired up with my last employer, and we started selling their original speaker before their Pro version was out, and we had a decent time selling it. Overall, Boombotix collaborates with different music artists for special edition colors, designs on the front, really spoofs them up a bit. Overall, you're going to notice that unique shape and this unique clip on the back. The idea behind this is for bikers, skateboarders, walkers, riders, runners, people that want hands-free, don't want earpieces, earbuds, that can use hands-free calling, hands-free music, and the sort, while having a little bit of a protection on there with the ruggedness, which we'll get to in a moment. When it comes to that unique design, you're also going to notice that we do have a metal mesh on the front. This plastic all around the sides is a ABS plastic shell. Helps keep it waterproof for up to 3 feet and helps resist drops for up to 10 foot. Personally, never tried to fully submerge my speaker. I've had it around water, so it's been splashed on, things like that. And when it comes to drops, probably no higher than my waist. So maybe 3 or 4 foot. On the top here, we have your plus and minus for your volume, play pause button, and a dedicated power button on the back. And the one and only port here is a micro USB for the charging. You're going to notice this does not have a auxiliary hookup cable. That may or may not be a deal breaker for some of you. Keep that in mind. But one thing it does give you that others don't is this version here, the Pro, actually has 2 gigs of internal memory. So it allows you to save your music on air through a computer and play it whenever without having to hook up to your phone or any other device. Very unique when it comes to that. I do like that feature, and it works really well. Otherwise, definitely connecting through Bluetooth, probably your more common way to do it. I don't know if you can see them. Sometimes you can see them through the shining of the light. They're kind of hard to see through the gunmetal gray on the front there, but there's actually 2 speakers in here, both 5 watts that are Pro-tuned with their amps. So you get a nice crisp sound out of it. They say an all-day battery life. I get about 8 hours out of it. Not too bad for a speaker of this size, so I'm not going to criticize them too much. Earlier we talked about the hands-free. This does have a microphone in it, so phone calls, Google Now, Siri, all are compatible. No problems on that. When it came to the actual sound test, I did some punk, metal, I did a little bit of rock, some pop, and those kind of music would be fitting for the speaker. So to twist it up a bit, I tossed in some classical, some podcasts, and just more mellow sounds to hear how those went. Overall, sounds pretty amazing for the size. A few things sounded a little tinny, what I call tinny, kind of metallic sound when it cranked up way too loud. If I volumed up this and my phone all the way, yeah, I could tell certain sounds just didn't sound right. But overall, don't crank it up to near max volumes, and you should be fine. Sounds were pretty crisp when I didn't do that. Highs were high, bass was decent for the size of the speaker. Means that this would probably be something you're going to clip on yourself, your backpack, your pocket. You're probably not going to have any skull bashing sounds blaring out of it 100% of the time, or I wouldn't recommend it. Spoken word sounded pretty decent overall, no real issues. Sometimes if I'd get on the far left or the far right of it, it would have some problems with the other end hearing me. I could hear them fine through start to finish. I'd say probably about 90% of the time I had no problems. Podcast sounded fine, spoken word was great in it. Again, cranked it up nice and loud, and I could hear every word without any kind of feedback. Now for price, and this is where I'm kind of on the fence about. Even though it offers a lot of great features, it's priced at $100, so $99.99 on their site. A lot of times you can sign up with their email program and get a 10% off coupon. So $89.99. It's kind of hard for me to say that's a great price. Means I'm not 100% the case base for this speaker. If you are, it definitely can be worth the price. In my opinion, the MPAL Armor Plus speaker I did a review on not too long ago, for the same price, if not less at the time, it was $80 at the time. So $10 less with the coupon code that compared to this, I would recommend it. Granted, you don't get the portability, but you get some added features into that. If you're interested in that, go check out that video. But if you fit this case base, check it out. Boombotix has a 1-year warranty backing their products, so if something does happen to it, they'll definitely get you taken care of. Again, remember that this does not have the auxiliary hookup in it, so that may or may not be a killer feature for you in the future. So keep an eye out here. We'll have plenty more reviews for you in the future and some gameplay footage. We're going to be doing some Let's Plays soon. So hang tight on that. If you have any questions about the Boombotix Pro, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them the best I can. In the meantime, you guys stay frosty.